What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Berm, and today we are hitting the VGC Regulation E ranked ladder with this Dipplin Snow team. Before we begin, if you wouldn't mind liking, commenting, subscribing, helping this video reach more people, helping the channel grow. We're trying to get 10K by New Year's. Don't know if we can do it, but if you hit all the buttons before the end of this video, ooh, we're gonna be closer. I can tell you that. Basically, I had a bunch of people vote on which new Pokemon I should use when I initially made this team, and they decided on Dipplin. Diplin's Supersweet syrup ability makes it so that Pokemon on the opposing side of the field, their evasiveness drops the first time it hits the field. And that makes things like Hurricane, Hypnosis, Blizzard, Heat Wave, Icy Wind hit a little more commonly. You know, kind of Iron Bundle's best friend. When I first found out about Dipplin, I was like, ooh, Bundle has a new best friend. And that's kind of the idea here. We're going to try and make that work today. Not going to do a full team breakdown, but if you're interested, the rental code, PokePaste, full team breakdown, description below. Check it out. I also stream every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I battle against the chat, and I use all of the teams that I currently have available in those streams. So if you're interested, Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, try to get there within the first half hour to sign up, and then we go for a couple of hours after that. Final thing before we begin, Monkey Dory team, Okidogi team, Pheasantipity team, all three of those teams are already out. Go check them out. Videos posted earlier this week. Rental codes available. Disappearing next week, though, because I got new teams coming in next week, and the rental codes got to go. Okay, so go get those teams while they're hot. That goes for this team as well. And tomorrow, I have a Blood Moon Ursaluna team coming out that I'm very excited about. That's probably actually my most viable team. So if you're excited about Blood Moon, as I still am, it's going to be good. Without any further ado, let's hop into some battles here, shall we? All right, looks like it's going to be Snow versus Sun. Kind of cool, kind of terrifying. Like, I like that we have the Weather War option. I kind of hate that Sun is scary to Snow. What's really nice, though, is that I have Heatran. Because actually, what do they even have to hit Heatran? Like, they might have Earth Power on the Torkoal, maybe. They might have a fighting, like a low kick on the Ogerpon, maybe. Other than that, I'm feeling pretty solid about it. So that is very, very cool to me. I almost feel like the best lead here is probably just something like... It's probably like Moltres. Is it like Moltres and Hands? Or just Heatran, right? Because this is my substitute set. So let's go Moltres Heatran. And then we'll bring Ninetales. And I think we're going to bring Bundle in the back. Not Dipplin. It's really not a Dipplin game, and I apologize. I know that it's a Dipplin team. It's also Snow team. It's also Alolan Ninetales' debut, so we're going to get a little more Alolan Ninetales in this game. For people who don't know, Dipplin is very much a support Pokemon. As you can see, I'm running Eviolite on it. Eviolite works on it. Certainly suggesting that in the next DLC, Dipplin's going to evolve. So it's kind of an interesting Pokemon in that they introduced it as a middle evolution. Very, very likely because of the Eviolite thing. Oh man, they're just leading hard, huh? Well, part of me feels like I should just grass Tera Heatran immediately. I think I'm going to, actually. This is pretty terrifying, actually. I'd kind of be okay with Moltres going down, to be perfectly frank. Let's just Fiery Wrath. I'm going to go Grass here, and I'm just going to sub immediately. It puts me in a little bit of danger with potentially like the Psychic types in the back, losing my Steel typing, but we're going to have to deal. Doesn't look like they're going Trick Room, at least. off the bat here. Maybe they're going for a late game Trick Room situation. all that Dipplin stuff earlier to say Dipplin doesn't come to every game on this team. Because it's not killing a bunch of Pokemon, right? And you need those. You need to bring those. That's where Moltres and, you know, Iron Bundle come in. Can I get the sub? That's my bigger question, too. Oh, they tried to Iron Cudgel my... Oh, fam. What are we doing? Did you forget that your Iron Cudgel's a Fire-type move? And we got the flinch on... Oh, man, what a turn one. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic turn one. Got very, very lucky there with that flinch, and my opponent just not knowing about Flash Fire. That's good stuff. I feel like I can Heat Wave to some amount of success here, right? Like, it's still in the sun. Now I'm just going to Fiery Wrath, because if there's Psychic types in the back, yeah, I will hit those things. That thing also has Flash Fire. My opponent knows what Flash Fire is. They have an Armor. I assume they know what Flash Fire is. It could be weak armor, I guess. Heat Wave goes into the Flash Fire. Yeah, I guess they just forgot, man. Devastating. We're going to go Ninetales right here. We don't have Protect on the Ninetales, but we do have the Focus Sash, so we might just have to bank on that being a thing. Torkoal could come in just to reset, but part of me wants to hit the Aurora Veil just to try. I think I'm actually going to try and Hypnosis, though. This is why it would be so nice to have Dipplin right now, even though Dipplin's type matchup is pretty garbage in this battle. I think I'm going to try to hit the Dry Hypnosis. Yep. Oh! Well, you can Spiky Shield if you want. Are they going to try and Trick Room? God tier. What a move. I'm now going for the Aurora Veil every day of the week. We're going to try. And I'm still going to Heat Wave. I'm just juicing up this Armorers, which I might regret. But I got to get rid of the I got to get rid of the Ogre Pop. I'm Covert Cloak, not Focus Sash. Yeah, man. I forgot that I changed that. Darn. Ooh, not great. I'm Covert Cloak, not Focus Sash. Pretty massive bummer, that. Okay. Well, Hydro Pump's going to have to do it. Here comes Flutter Mane. Honestly, that's fine. Let's see what boosts what. They're boosting speed, which means they're not strong. I'm boosting special attack. Will that kill my bundle? We're going to have to find out here, folks. Because I need to Hydro Pump that thing. Do I? Can I protect for one turn while I get a Flash Cannon? They could be thinking the same exact thing. Do I think they're going to protect the Fluttermane? We know they're booster energy, not choice specs, so they probably have protect. I think I go for it. I think I try. They didn't protect. Just a D-Gleam. Okay, that's not going to kill Bundle. I do need Bundle to pull through. Oh, and it didn't even break my sub. Look at that. Special defensive Heatran. Coming in hot. Armorage does wake up. Oh, does it go for Trick Room? No, just a Heat Wave. Which just further boosts my Heatran. My Heatran's now at Flash Fire. Well, actually, Flash Fire doesn't stack, right? So I think we're both just up to +1 on fire moves. Hydro Pump's got to hit. Okay, we need this to hit. Please hit. The God tier play would be to switch out Fluttermane here and bring Torkoal in. Because I do feel like I need the bundle to at least hit one thing to kill the Armorage. Otherwise, my Grass-type Heatran, I think, loses to Armorage. Although we haven't seen it go for any moves besides Heat Wave. If they only have Heat Wave, then they cannot beat me. Okay, they made the play. Hydro Pump's still going to hurt a lot. I just need it to hit. Which is the whole point of having Dipplin. Whew, we are hitting our moves today. Good stuff, man. An Aura Sphere. What is this set? Interesting. Lost some HP, huh? Well, that's not good for you. You needed that HP. Aura Sphere. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, to hit the steel. I mean, to hit the Heatrans, right? And now the sun's activating photosynthesis. Forgot about that. Okay. Not that I was outspeeding, you know, regular Fluttermane. There's the Moonblast. That will break my sub. But I don't know what the Torkoal can even do to me. Get rid of Fluttermane. What else do we got? It is the Earth Power. Wow, Tera Grass was really the play, huh? I don't want Sun to go away, actually. I want to be able to hit something, so let's sub once. Cool. Cool stuff. Okay. Yeah. Heatran was my saving grace there. It's not every day that Snow beats Sun, but just having a Heatran in your team against a Sun team is so powerful. And my opponent had answers to it. Not where I thought they were going to be. I said low kick and Earth Power. Well, they did have the Earth Power. But they also had the Aura Sphere, which I thought was pretty cool. Right? That's definitely an answer to Heatran for that team. We were just able to take it by placing our Tera correctly and knowing what we needed to bring. Good stuff. Good game to my opponent. Okay, going up against Gigantoman. Scary. Ogerpon. Rillaboom. No weather, though, so we just get that if we want it. You'll also notice I actually swapped out my Ninetales here. I noticed it wasn't just the Covert Cloak, but I also had the wrong Tera. So this was actually a Ninetales that I was not fully cooked yet. It's now a Ghost type, Tera type Ninetales. And because it's Ghost Tera, kind of like a fake Covert Cloak option there for you. And I threw the Focus Sash on there because nobody else was using it. And I just feel like Focus Sash is the better play. And it honestly might come in handy immediately. Here, let's go Ninetales, and maybe Hands. Or Heatran. Honestly. Heatran's actually looking pretty slick. We'll bring Bundle. Or sorry, we'll bring Bundle. And I'll bring Dipplin for fun. It probably shouldn't be Dipplin here. But we got to get Dipplin in some battles. For the YouTube channel. Probably shouldn't be Dipplin here, but Dipplin does have survivability against, like, Rillaboom. Doesn't do really anything to Dipplin. Ogerpon can hit it with, you know, Cudgels, but behind Aurora Veil, which feels pretty likely that I get up here, unless they taunt me right now. They could also just fake me out. I think I'm going to go Dipplin immediately, actually. Is that the play? Or I could Ghost Tera immediately. I don't want to Grass Tera. You know what? Let's put this thing to the test. Bang. Ghost Tera. We're getting this Aurora Veil if it kills me. They could taunt me. They could so easily taunt me. No, I'm not going to Ghost Tera. I'm just going to try to Aurora Veil, and I'm going to Heat Wave. My guess is they're scared of the Heatran, so they're not going to fake out. But they are going to taunt. Okay. Okay. Had to go for it. Had to go for it there. So this changes the strategy a bit. I think I can go into Dipplin now. It feels like a waste to lower the evasiveness of these two Pokemon, but it's what has to happen here. And then I'll just sub Heatran to get some more survivability. But I don't mind keeping the Focus Sash intact, you know. And the ability to set Hail again later is honestly, like, in its own way, you know, Blizzard bypasses accuracy checks when Snow's around, so you don't even really need for the evasiveness to have dropped on your opponents if you have brought Ninetales to the game. Dipplin did not take that well. My opponent said, I don't even care about, it was a crit. There you go. Trying to lower my speed on Heatran? That's interesting. Right now, Heatran's just thanking my opponent for setting the grassy terrain, to be honest. I'm going to attempt to recover while we Heat Wave. If they only target with a Bleak Wind on this turn, then without the crit, I think we will get this recover. It's funny, on the I've never noticed this. On the grassy terrain, the substitute slightly levitates. Why? Goes for the Bleak Wind. Heatran avoids it entirely, which is nice. Does not crit the Dipplin this time. Let's see if the Rillaboom... No, it U-turned off of Heatran. Interesting play there. I would absolutely have U-turned off of Dipplin, knowing that U-turn will do nothing to Heatran, right? Here comes Flutter. I'm not going to mind hitting this thing with a Heat Wave. What did my opponent bring for Heatran? Heatran might once again be my absolute saving grace. It's such a good supported typing for so many teams. They might have been scared out of bringing the Lando, and if they were, then they don't have anything for Heatran. Besides maybe like a Sacred Sword on the Chien-Pao. But I don't think they brought Chien-Pao without Ogerpon or Lando, you know? We'd probably see a Dazzling Gleam and a... I'm just going to click Recover again. And I'm going to Flash Cannon Flutter Mane now. Shadow Ball, they feel like they have to be dealing damage to this Heatran, which I do not blame them. If Shadow Ball is their ultimate way of getting rid of Heatran, then that's fine. Bleak Wind goes again. Heatran avoids a second time. But do they crit Dipplin again? Oh, Dipplin, you got done dirty, dude. Double crit. Insanity. True insanity. Alright, do we go Ninetales and just Icy Wind this time? Or do we start Blizzarding? My instinct is to go Bundle here and just Protect, actually, while I go for a Heat Wave. I might need the Ghost Tera unbundle, thinking about it, because if the Relibum's in the back, then Bundle doesn't have a good time. Yep, they were forced to Tailwind there. Too scared of what Bundle would be able to do. Shadow Ball goes into Heatran. They didn't care about Bundle sitting right there in the snow. Insane. Insane. No more snow. No burn or crit on old Crits-a-Lot over there? No? Give me Rillaboom. Give me Rillaboom right now. I know exactly what I would do. They brought Ogerpon. They did not bring anything for Heatran. That's very interesting. Is Ghost Tera enough? I'm with you. My character's thinking, I'm thinking. I'm going to try to Blizzard, and I'm going to swap Harden to Ninetales. Felt bad when I clicked it. Felt bad when I clicked it, though. If I can get rid of the Tornadus, I think that my substitute, honestly, especially because they have Grassy Terrain in the back, wins me the entire game. Now, we don't know the exact set on the Ogerpon yet, right? If it does have like a low kick, then that could be an issue. But based on the fact that they ignored my Iron Bundle in that last turn, in favor of just Shadow Balling my Heatran, my instinct is that they're going to go for that slot. And so I think that Bundle might have a turn here. They go for the Bleak Wind. Ninetales avoids. So just a Horn Leech into Bundle. Okay, we have a Focus Sash intact, my friends. Horn Leech. Incredible. Who are they going to taunt here? I feel there's a potential that they taunt Heatran here. Scared of another sub. But if they taunt Ninetales and I go for Aurora Veil, I'll be so sad. Because Icy Wind's right there. How does my Heatran even get out of this with Ogerpon, though? Like, how does my Heatran deal damage to Ogerpon? It's also, like, a very important question. I think I have to go for it. They get me again. Oh, it's a bummer. They can only Horn Leech Heatran, so like that's good news. We're still gonna leave this turn with our Focus Sash intact. Kind of insane. They don't have anything for Heatran. Heatran, I think, could still pull this. Can Heatran still pull this? If I protect on a fake out here, because they're targeting down Heatran now, they don't want Heatran to be able to get another sub. But now that they're giving me grassy terrain, we might be able to. And then Icy Wind with their Tailwind disappearing in one turn could be pretty massive. Let's see. Let's see. The smart play is to fake out Ninetales, but I don't know if they're going to do it. They also don't know if I'm Covert Cloak. Now I'm like, God damn it, why am I not Covert Cloak? Okay. Okay, we get an Icy Wind. Okay. It's hitting everybody. I like it. I like it. Grassy Glide goes next here if they choose to use it, but I think Ninetales is the fastest thing on the field here now that the Tailwind disappears. Which means that I can Icy Wind again. Which might mean that Heatran is then the second fastest thing on the field if I hit both. And even if I'm not, I think I can still get a sub. I think we can do it. And if I just keep chipping away at this Ogerpon. Oh, we don't hit the Icy Wind on both. Rillaboom avoids, though. We needed the... Yeah, that wasn't going to be the threat for next fastest. Can they break it? Ivy Cudgel's going to go into Ninetales here. They said, I realize now I cannot just let you do this. And they're going to Drum Beating into Heatran. I cannot believe that this substitute Heatran's coming in so clutch in this team. During the records, too. I don't think I used it to tons of success. This team has won a bunch on the streams, but I don't think it's been the substitute Heatran that's been like the saving grace. Ninetales shakes off the taunt. I could try to Aurora Veil here. If they don't Grassy Glide me, I'll get it. Let's Heat Wave. And let's try to get a cheeky Aurora Veil in here. Ooh, they Grassy Glide into Heatran, though. Are you both going to do it? Ooh, the sub fades on that. Is that too strong? And they do it into Ninetales. Okay. Is the Grassy Glide too strong? Snow stops. Doesn't mean anything. My HP is far more valuable than theirs, so I now can just... I can protect for one more turn. My HP is my win con. Their HP is just like a thing that's standing in my way. That means nothing. That sentence meant nothing. Oh, I never noticed the Tera symbol is in the middle of Ogrepunt's forehead when it terastallizes. Like, Hornleech could be an issue in grassy terrain, you know, because they'll be healing back damage as well. But once I get rid of this grassy terrain, honestly, like, I can substitute here. I'll move. I'll be the first thing on the field to move. Their grass moves not only don't go first anymore, or Grassy Glide doesn't go first anymore, but their yeah, Hornleech will not be empowered. It's a weird spot. And I'm realizing now that the reason that the Grassy Glide did so much to fade the sub is because they're at +1 attack with the Tera. See, one Hornleech does not fade the sub. How many Hornleeches do they get? Just out of curiosity, no particular reason. I feel like it's a lot. Yeah, they get 16 PP. Okay. Well, I'm here to stall. It's gotta be. It's gotta be what we do here. We'll substitute next to see if that stays intact for a full turn now that Grassy Terrain's gone, right? Their grass moves will do a little less damage. And then if it does stay intact, then we'll Heat Wave something. This is my win con. This is my truth. It's what I have to do, no matter how you feel about it. 3 minutes left until the battle ends. Uh-oh. The sub fading there is really bad. It means that as long as there are 2 Pokemon on the field, I just have to start attacking, unfortunately. Oh, we took out the Rillaboom. Hold on. Hold on. We crit the Rillaboom to make up for those Tornadoes crits. This is an exciting game at the very least. Let's see truly how much the Hornleech is doing. It's not a lot. Problem is, it's just healing them as well. I think I lose to Timer, to be honest. I got a Flash Cannon to try to get a Spadef drop. Yeah, they figured it out. They figured it out. It's not nothing. Didn't get the Spadef drop, though. I think I would have needed that. And honestly, I don't even know that I could get like 2 more moves off anyway with how much time is left. Man, my stall team was yesterday. This wasn't supposed to be it. And this one's actually going to go to Timer. Oh, what a shame. If I get a substitute up, will it count me as having 2 Pokemon for some reason, you know? They're just going to wait it out. It's a bummer because if not for timer, Heatran wins this, right? Can we agree? Like, I really think that between subs and protect and leftovers and being able to get more flash cannons here, I will eventually get a Spadef drop, and I will eventually be able to kill the Ogerpon faster than its Horn Leeches are able to heal itself. So without timer, I do feel good about the fact that this team would win. You know? It's just a shame. I mean, obviously timer's part of it, right? And for good reason, I guess. Because, you know, if somebody really wanted to, they could probably stall out every game. It's just, you know. Good game to my opponent. K is cooking. I like that team a lot. I have no idea what it's going to do. But they got the Tauros, they got the Okidogi, and they got that orange Lycanroc, man. The grass Ogerpon I haven't seen a ton of. This is cool. Sinistra. I love K's team. I'm really glad we're going to get it on our record here. Neat stuff. The nice thing is that Bundle is actually the fastest thing on the field immediately. Maybe the Lycanroc? I kind of feel like I can go Ninetales, Iron Bundle, turn 1, Dipplin in the back. Dipplin actually has a pretty good matchup here. They don't have a ton of stuff for it. And I've been leaning on Heatran a lot. I think Moltres is just as good. We're going to be a little scared of the Lycanroc. We got to kill the Lycanroc if we see it. But I do have things to do that. I have Hydro Pump. We might burn a Tera to try and do that. I mean, Syrup Bomb, right? Isn't nothing against that Lycanroc. But yeah, Accelerock could be an issue. We're going to try and get around it, though. We're especially in a better spot if I can get the Aurora Veil up. It is Lycanroc Tauros. Air Balloon on the Tauros. Not that I have any ground moves anywhere on my team. So we're going to set Aurora Veil here. I do think I'll move before the Tauros, so unless I got like Rock Slide flinched or something, we should be all right. If I want to go full offense, I can Tera Ghost here. I'm leaning towards it, if I'm being honest. Dry Hydro Pumping the Lycanroc. Yeah. Yeah, I want to go hyper offense with it. I feel like I've been doing too much Heatran substituting. I really want to crush something. Accelerock, like I thought, so the Ghost was important there. Bundle, my guy. My guy. That's the biggest problem gone. Truly the biggest problem gone. I think it's very likely we see a fire move now into the Ninetales. Raging Bull. Bang. I maybe at some point knew that Raging Bull got rid of screens, but that's crazy. That came into play. Wow. Ogerpon has to protect here, right? Like, it has to. If it doesn't, what? Like, how do they have the boldness and confidence to do that? Let's Hydro Pump Tauros. Let's Icy Wind. Are you terrestrializing Ogerpon? That means they're not going to protect. Why would you Tera and protect? You wouldn't. You wouldn't. They want that speed boost. They're going to try and get in before... Oh, man, and they're going to get it, too. Ogerpon's going to outspeed with the speed boost. Oh, but they went for... Oh, I thought they went for Ninetales. That's very interesting. I mean, I'm excited to get this Icy Wind, I guess. I think that'll be good for the rest of my game, but... Curious. We need those speed drops there. Oh, it's Covert Cloak. Ogerpon. I can't lower its speed with Icy Wind. Well, this is interesting. Moltres is in a good spot against Ogerpon, I think. Ogerpon gets a lot of moves, so there's always the chance that Ogerpon has something for me here. I have low battery on my... That's okay. We'll finish this up. I'm going to Infestation the Ogerpon. While I just Hurricane Tauros. Because I actually think the Dipplin has a pretty good matchup against the Grass Ogerpon as well. Don't think it gets any ice moves, which would be the way. Okidogi's going to get Infestation. Not mad about it. Hurricane lands 100% of the time there. No, maybe not because of snow. Is it less accurate in snow or just less accurate in sun? Don't remember exactly. But we did have the evasiveness drop on the Tauros there, so... The speed boost, I don't think I realized that the speed boost, it gets the speed boost again when it comes back in. That's a little nasty, man. I don't know. Spiky Shield. I think we see a Poison Jab here, honestly. Or a Poison move into the Dipplin. I think they're scared of Dipplin. Can we get the flinch on the Okidogi? No. Poison Jab not even doing half, though. Oh, Infestation's a contact move? Well, that's weird. And honestly might come into play. That's definitely going to come into play. Ruh-roh. I'm going to attempt to recover Dipplin, but I don't think it happens. And with the snow still up for one more turn... I have to get rid of something. I'm moving before Okidogi, right? So I can actually Hurricane to kill the Okidogi if I hit it. And that'll happen before they Poison Jab Dipplin. Iron Cudgel's doing that much. Not free effect. Okay, it was a crit. It has a higher crit chance, so that could easily happen again. Ogerpon is so good, dude. That move is so crazy. It's so crazy. Hurricane misses. I shouldn't be losing this game. Just shouldn't be losing this game. Do I scout for a turn? I think I do. Interesting. They cudgeled into Moltres there. Is there any world in which they don't cudgel or they protect the Ogerpon now? I think I have to bank on that being possible. They shouldn't have done that. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Things are happening. Things are happening. A crit kills me. A crit kills Moltres right now. A 70% chance, if it doesn't crit, of winning this game. Fiery Wrath is also single target. I don't even know if Ogerpon's in the calc yet. Like, single target Fiery Wrath at +1 could be enough. I think I'm actually going to opt for that. Let's see. Let's see. I need to get past the crit anyway. I'd love to find out, Pokemon. Can you at least let me find out if I lose on my own? Ooh, you're going to let me find out if I lose on my own? Oh, I forgot about the second special attack boost. I am Arceus. I am a god. I thought all of that through. That was all calculated. Cool. You know, it didn't turn out the way I thought at every turn. Absolutely not. And my opponent could have won if they stopped protecting their Pokemon and just started doubling into me because I couldn't kill them with my spread move. And my single target move only hits 70% of the time and can only hit one of them at a time. If I can hang my hat on something, it was honestly hitting protect at the end of the game there because I was able to scout that if they're protecting one Pokemon, they might protect the next one the next turn. And that's what ultimately weaseled me in, but that was an error on my opponent's part. You do not protect there. Never protect there. Or stinkers like me will figure a way out. Ogerpon's good. Good game to my opponent. Hey, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you want to use this Dipplin Snow team for yourself, rental code this is the new rental code, now on screen, PokePaste, full team breakdown, and the description below. Remember, beginning of this video, it said that Ninetales was Ice Tera with Covert Cloak. It's not. It's Ghost Tera with Focus Sash. Thank you so much for clicking on this video in the first place. If you wouldn't mind hitting the buttons on the way out if you haven't already, I'd appreciate that. It really does help the algorithm so much to push these videos to more people. I notice it. I can see when it happens. I can see when people in the premieres are really, you know, supporting, and that's always so, so nice of you. So thank you all very, very much. Again, Tuesday night streams, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want to battle me against one of my teams I'm using this week, or a team that I'll bring out next week, which again, those will be replacing these teams pretty quickly. So if you're interested in any of the teams that I've used this week, or if you haven't seen Monkey Dory, Okidogi, Pheasantipity, Blood Moon is tomorrow. All of these teams are subject to disappear next week. Please go grab them now. I don't want to see comments saying the rental code doesn't work. Because, yeah, I had to get rid of it. They only let you share 5 at a time. But rent it, and then you can keep it for as long as you want to, even if I delete the rental code. You understand? Thanks again for clicking on the video in the first place. Dipplin is fun. Probably better ways to use it. Let me know if you find one yourself. I'd love to hear about it. And until next time, my name is Berm. See you later.